You, my friends, are watching SecondDrawDown, and this is episode number 10. I'm your host, Novia, and I'm very excited to tell you that we've made it all the way to episode number 10, almost 11, double digits, amazing. Okay, so today on our show, we have our usual What's Up, and of course, my fave for this week, in which we check out the very latest installment of the modern Olympic Games. And today on our show, we're also very excited to tell you that we have a new segment on our show called Cool Stuff That's On, with Reagan, who looks at cool stuff that's on, ironically enough. So let's start the show with What's Up. So this week's What's Up has a tad Olympic feel to it because we are happy about the Olympics coming and all that awesome stuff about it. So we've got a couple of stories. First off, 10 things you don't want to miss about the Olympic Games. First of which is the opening ceremony, which was absolutely amazing and was shown last night from the time we were filming this, and it was just mind-blowing. I will be reviewing it on my faves later on in the show, so you can check that out. And also, if other things you want to check out, Michael Phelps trying to win 8 gold medals. That's going to be some awesome swimming, because he swims. He's a swimmer, American swimmer. And the American basketball team, the Redeem team, trying to redeem themselves from only getting something like 3rd last year. Oh, sorry, last time the Olympics were on. And of course, the last time softball and baseball will be playing in the Olympics, which is quite sad. They won't be appearing next time in 2012 in London. Big fat tear. Okay, and of course, Ludwig's favourite Olympic not to be missed, marathon runners versus the Beijing smog, in which marathon runners will have to cut and run through breathing it. Anyways, next story. The Olympics may be the pinnacle of world athletes, but something that geeks can be excited about also is a 20,000 journalists, 3,600 hours of HD video, 2,900 hours of live broadcast, 1,000 HD cameras, 40 dedicated web streams, and more. There is no way you can miss the Olympics in high def this year. By the way, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Ludwig, who finds all our stories for WhatsApp, because I'm absolutely useless at finding them, and too lazy to trawl through the many sites that he does to find our awesome news stories. Thanks, Lud. Like many people all around the world, I've been waiting in great anticipation for the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, in spite of the fact that China's bad rep has tasted the run-up, as well as the massive amounts of pollution circulating the city. Well, I stayed up until 12 AM last night and watched for 4 hours as Beijing welcomed the world to the 29th Olympiad. Amazing things to note: the sheer amount of people involved in these performances. Okay, so the first part had like 2,008 people drumming on these like electric drums, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. Like, it was just so buzzy. It was absolutely amazing because everyone was in time. Well done. Also, another amazing thing is the amount of technology and special effects they had on the night. They had unrolling scrolls, like images on the floor. They had the Olympic rings coming out and like floating around in the air. And of course, they had amazing fireworks, including they had fire footprint fireworks going through Beijing, and also smiley face fireworks, which I thought was very awesome. Another thing is the amazing history they portray through the Olympic Games. They had the history of paper and had all this other cool kind of stuff incorporated with a lot of costume and a lot of dance. Choreography was amazing and just so good. You have to find it, check it out. Make sure to find it and watch it because you'll be blown away. I don't know what London's going to do next year because, well, not next year, but next time, because it was just so cool. London, you have a lot to live up to. To live up to, even.
Welcome to my new segment. It's called Cool Stuff That's On. They said, Reagan, think of a name for your segment. I said, Cool Stuff That's On, and it stuck. So welcome to Cool Stuff That's On. Today I'll be taking you through some cool stuff that's on. What do you think? Are you excited? I am. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So Novia has mentioned the Olympics already, but I'm going to mention them again because they are pretty cool. And it doesn't happen that often, only every 4 years for a couple of weeks, something like that. The Olympics are pretty cool. Lots of sports, some ones you may never have heard of. One called handball. Now, this isn't like the handball you'd know from primary school, you know, standing in like 4 squares with your tennis ball or your basketball, like, I'm king and you're queen, and I'm gonna, like, beat you, but like, around the world and stuff. Not like that. It's like soccer, but you hold the ball. So, yeah, someone got lucky inventing that because it sounds pretty boring, but it's fun to watch. Try and find it if it's screening. I don't even know if it is, but it's on and it's cool. So that's cool stuff that's on. Leaving the Olympics for a second, because I know you're probably really sick of them by now, because Novia mentioned them so much because she's Chinese and she just loves the Olympics. 2 movies you've got to see. Two, it's better. The Dark Knight, Batman. If you have not seen this yet, you deserve a good slap. It is one of the best films I've seen. On imdb.com, it's surpassed Pulp Fiction and The Godfather as best movie of all time, and it's worth the $15 you might have to pay to go and see it. Just do it. I recommend it highly. Also, this morning I just went and saw Charlie Bartlett, and it's awesome. You can go check out some synopses, but basically it's about a guy who gets in trouble at school, has trouble making friends, moves to like a public school, and finds he can make friends by giving them advice and selling them drugs. You may think that sounds pretty boring, but it's actually really cool. I recommend it. So head down to your local cinema and check it out. Buy lots of popcorn, grab some Maltesers, mix them all up. If you haven't eaten popcorn mixed with Maltesers, I recommend that as well, because that's cool stuff that's on. I'm Reagan, and that was cool stuff that's on. Have a super week, and I'll see you again sometime in the near future.
Doing Would You Rather right now, and we've got a whole fat new question, and it's going to be about the Olympics, of course, because we're just obsessed with it.
You thought you had heard the last of the Olympics, but you hadn't. I'm sorry.
No, of course. So, Reagan, would you like to tell our viewers that awesome new question you made up for us?
Okay, well, Olympic theme. You know how China's a bit. I was going to say dirty. That's not the right word. You know what I'm talking about.
Polluted.
Polluted. There you go.
But don't want to say that too loudly. They might hear us.
And we know how. Oh well, can't have that. We know the Olympics are being screened in HD this year, so would you rather be watching the Olympics in HD, or would you rather be there in the exciting atmosphere of it, breathing in the smog?
The literal atmosphere, like being inside, like, and surrounded by particles and
Atmosphere,
stuff.
yeah. So it's a toss-up between being on your couch watching it in HD or actually being there with the action right in front of you.
What would you say, Reagan? What's your answer to that?
To be honest, HD will do me fine because I have quick access to junk food downstairs, and yeah, I don't trust all of the food in China, to be completely honest.
That's good to see. I would say there, because being of Chinese descent, I still haven't been to China yet, and
Disappointing.
I don't know, that's disappointing, especially when people like, I don't know. Anyways, not important. Yeah, so I'd rather be in China, except I'd need someone who spoke Chinese.
I speak.
Jeff Fu.
I speak Chinese.
Really? Go. What can you say?
Wa ai ni.
Oh, that's pretty good. I understood that. It means I love you.
It's true.
I don't know. Yeah.
Love it.
A lot of love on the show.
Send us your responses to our question, which you've probably forgotten by now. Would you rather be watching the Olympics in HD at home, or would you rather be there in the smog?
Possibly getting some lung cancer.
Yeah, well, that too. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Yes, so head to SecondDrawDown.com/upload and give us your responses, because we want to know. And give us some responses this time, please.
Yep. And you can also send us emails at feedback@SecondDrawDown.com. And also comment on our videos on both YouTube and our SecondDrawDown.com website.
We can give you our business cards soon too.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or you could even come up to us at school and talk to us.
Yeah, we won't bite much.
I might hit you with my book, depending on how I'm feeling.
Me, my book, me.
Just a few things before we end our show today. We have a lovely picture of Dan Cullum and Bex Taylor, who are the cutest couple at the ball, just for Kathy, who we said we were going to get footage of your sister, but we didn't because we totally forgot about it. Oh my goodness, but that's okay. Cute picture right up there. And we also have what to say about the ball photo that Livy used last week. I look like a retard. I don't like it. And, yeah. So, just ignore it. I bet you're going to go back and look at it now. Don't judge me. And we would just like to thank Reagan.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you!
No worries. Oh, it's fine. Happy to be here.
Nice. And so that's about it.
Thanks for watching.
What? Oh, okay, right. My outro. I'm Novia. We'll catch you next week. We want to say a big hi to Michael Woods. Hi, Michael. Who stayed up until 1:30 a.m. on Monday. Waiting for our podcast to upload. Thanks, Michael, for being a fan.